My name is Susan Johnson, and I am the parent of 2 students attending Denver Public Schools. I'm here today because I want to explain why I'm opting my children out of high-stakes testing. I want to be very clear that I have not noticed any improvements since Denver Public Schools implemented the latest round of reforms, but rather a decline in the quality and amount of direct educational services that my children currently receive. The hyper-focus on high-stakes testing has created a hostile environment for their teachers, which has resulted in a mass exodus of some of the most talented DPS veterans. As I stated in my opt-out letter to the school, we believe that it is profoundly unfair to evaluate 50% of my children's teachers' performance on tests that have been deemed neither valid nor reliable and are merely an indicator of our family's socioeconomic status. Both of my children were assigned to the same veteran teacher with decades of experience who knew what worked, what didn't work, and what propelled the students to their highest potential as learners. Under her watch, I saw my older child's average writing skills soar. But this is not what happened with my daughter when assigned to this very same teacher last year. Her teacher was forced to abandon best practices, such as writer's workshop, simply because it did not fit into the mold needed to create measurable data. The wonderful books she had assigned during my son's tenure in 6th grade had been drastically reduced, and the projects that stretched and shaped them into talented writers were curtailed. My daughter came home and for the first time complained of feeling bored. And by the end of the year, the most incredible veteran teacher left her job because she couldn't live with the negative impacts she saw subjected on her students on a daily basis. I want you to know that I want my children to gain much more from their education than can ever be found on a test. They are not college and career ready precisely because they are children. And students, teachers, and parents did not ask for these reforms. We never asked you to tie our children's scores to their teachers' jobs or to their schools' futures. I am aware that the real crisis we have on our hands is that 25% of all U.S. children now live in poverty. Well-supported schools with substantial resources can make an important difference in these child's lives, but it is not realistic to believe that the new and improved Denver plan will change this. To do so is to make a false promise.